What's up, ladies and gentlemen? A lot has changed. It's been going crazy. It's been COVID. There's been a lot of murders, countless. A lot has changed. A lot has changed, even with me. But that's irrelevant. What I'm here to talk to y'all today is about real life business. Everything should be looked at as a business. A lot of people get in the way of the business. Ladies, I need y'all to consider this. Are you in the way of a man's prosperity? Men, I need y'all to consider this. Men with children. Is your purpose in life to build something or things for your children to have when you pass? If the answer is yes, my purpose in life is to leave something behind for my kids, then ladies, you need to ask yourself, am I in the way of him obtaining something to leave behind for his kids? That's what we all need to consider, because oftentimes a man gets caught up in pleasing a woman and pleasing the dynamics of the house and taking care of his kids, even if they're not together. When she call you for that money, you need to send it because you're a provider. Because she's in dire need. There's a damsel in distress. Fellas, you have to get out of this beta mentality where a lot of you guys are literally living for the opposite sex. You might not realize it. You might not see it that way, but that's what's going on. Because, and I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm not saying don't do it at all as far as providing for women or helping out women or doing for the children or helping women with the children. I'm not saying don't do it at all. I'm saying don't do it to the extent where it costs you your prosperity. That's right. We men are supposed to be prolific, abundant. You know what I'm saying? And we can't do that if we're running behind these women. Women don't understand the logics that men have, just like men don't understand the logics that women have. But I say that to say this: women don't understand our role as well as we understand our role. This is even worse because men who don't understand their role are in dire trouble of repeating the cycle of poverty in their children or through their children, however you say it. So what I'm saying is, yes, I smoke cigarettes. We all die one day. Miss me with that herbal shit. I do that too. But long story short, ladies, are you in the way when you need money for your hair and nails and gas, and the children need this and that and that and this and a cell phone and new shoes? And what happened to struggle, strive, stay down till you come up? What happened to support? You know what I'm saying? It's so much I want, and I need to have this in order to fit in that it costs people a lot of money. And they stay in a state of poverty year after year on their tax rates. So if you want to get to a different tax bracket, you have to let go of instant gratification, especially instant gratification for other people. Because where's that helping you? A man can't take care of nobody if he's not taking care of himself. And if he's doing that, he's simply The guy that Leonardo DiCaprio played on Titanic. You are on the edge of the fucking raft, hoping she stays afloat, slowly dying, freezing, and drowning. That's what you're doing. And then when you're 50, 60, with nothing um to profit from, with nothing to leave behind, that's when you feel it. Damn, I done spent 20 years, 30 years, 40 years chasing these women, satisfying these women. I'm 32 today. I'm 32. I just started leaving women alone as far as financially. I fucks with women. I love women. I fucks with them. But in this day and age, you don't have to do much to have sex with them. So in a world where sex is everywhere, what makes you special? You see what I'm saying? And until I can find that female who's supportive and knows how to organize, knows how to conserve, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we got her some new shoes last spring. She good right now. You know what I'm saying? My child good right now. They gonna be fine with the shoes they got. Until I find a woman that say, "Oh, we good. We got cans of tuna and bread in that motherfucking kitchen." Until I find a woman like that, until I find a woman that knows how to struggle with somebody, not complain, not nag, and not bitch. Until I find a woman that knows how to struggle with a nigga. That don't mean I'm struggling. I just know the recipe. You have to. You have to struggle in order to make it in America. It's self inflicted. It's self inflicted. Go ask the white folk. They'll tell you about them years in their garage, running a business out of their garage. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell you about that time that they just up and moved from Georgia to Florida to start a fucking boat company because they saved up 50 grand and started out with just two boats. You know what I'm saying? Because they kept their credit good and they may pull some strings. And only had one boat and two, and then one turned to two, and two turned to 15, and 15 turned to 20, and now they renting boats out every motherfucking summer. You know? So go ask them. It takes a bit of inflicted struggle. You have to inflict it upon yourself. Why do I say inflict it upon yourself? Because you have the means to take care of yourself in the present, but you're looking to take care of yourself in the future. You're going to take care of your people in the future. In order to do that, you have to sacrifice the present. So what I'm saying is, until I find a lady who can sacrifice the present for the future through all means, the kids, the money, the food, whatever, until I find a chick who can basically save me money, I'm not looking for love. I'm not looking for love. I got needs, you know what I'm saying? And they're going to get met, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want you to be in my life as my partner. I don't need you like that. If you're not able to save me some money, bring money making missions to the plant to the table, and well, that's about it. I'm not a simple kind of man. You know what I'm saying? But I want fellas and I want ladies to understand that we have to work together. And if we don't work together, then man come up alone. You know what I'm saying? And then when man come up alone, he leave your ass for a white girl. He leave your ass for a foreign girl or something like that. And then you be like, this nigga a sell out. No, you just wasn't there. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. You see what I'm saying? I'm in the process of establishing certain companies and LLCs and IENs and this and that and that and this. And I'm in the process. So while I'm in this process, all I'm hearing is, can you cash at me $25? Can you cash at me $50? The kids need their haircuts. Um, I get something from my daughter every week. Why don't you help? All right. So then I start doing that. And then when I do that, I don't hear the proper responses. You expect it to continue. So if I keep pouring out my money for the kids, if I keep handing, well, I don't, but if this is hypothetically this part, if I'm handing females $25 here and there, how can I handle my goals? How can I take care of what I need to do? Because them $25 here and there add up. You don't got to do it 4 times and it's $100 out your bank account. So how can I do the things I need to do? You know what I'm saying? If I'm planning on paying for this LLC and you hitting me up for $60 for gas money and to get your nails done, and what I need is $350, okay? And I bust down to give you that $60. I gotta go to work for a whole motherfucking week. That's a whole nother week on my life before I do the things I need to do. And then if that next week come and you hitting me up in the middle of that week or whatever, talking about the same type of shit or something different, and I do it again, that's another week I gotta wait. Because this is America. Okay? I didn't graduate from Harvard. So I work hard for my money. So then when you work hard for money and you give it to other people, you're not helping yourself. And that's what being a man is about. Being a man is putting numero uno. That's being a man. Numero uno. I got to. I need to. I can't. You see what I'm saying? Me, man. I am man. If I was a superhero, I would name myself Iron Man. Mm-hmm. Why? Because it means what it means. I am man. My power, manhood. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, if man stayed back in the cave to keep the woman satisfied and uh, help her with the kids, they're gonna die because man is not out in the woods hunting and gathering. You see what I'm saying? So somewhere in that man's life, he said, "Baby, you gotta take care of the kids. Baby, you got to stoke that fire. I got to go get some food because if I don't go get some food, we all gonna die, or I'm gonna eat you." That's a certain type of man, Neanderthals. But I'm just, we didn't do that, but Neanderthals did. And even still, we said, okay, I got to go out here and get some berries and hunt some food because if I don't, we gonna die. Period. Whole village gonna starve. So, fellas, you have to get this in your mind. You are first. Everything else is irrelevant. Everything else is second, third, fourth. You got to prioritize you. Because ain't nobody gonna get out here and build nothing. Ain't nobody gonna get out here and start no car dealership for you. Ain't nobody gonna start no plumbing agency for you or for you. Nobody's gonna get out here and hand you an electrician certification. You see what I'm saying? That might happen in other cultures. It happens in other cultures, but it will not happen for you, for my culture. It won't happen. So at the end of the day, it's up to you to get on your feet. Nobody else. And if your ladies can't respect that and help you with that, My brother, you need to leave her alone and go get on your feet. Period. It's that simple. It's not hard. It's see, and that's the problem with a lot of niggas. They're raised by these women, so they got a lot of emotions, and they need women. You have to break that need for women. Turn into a want. I want it, but if I don't get it, I'm not gonna die. It's not gonna affect my being. What I'm seeing in the game is it's in trouble and help is on the way. A lot of you fellas are lost. A lot of you women are lost. And we ain't gonna get it right until we decide to get it right. So, what we need is manhood back in the game. We need brotherhood back in the game. Why? Because it's a lot of weak brothers out here. And they don't understand what it means to be a man. They don't understand the value in being a real man. And the way I see it, there's a difference between niggas and men. There's a difference between niggas and black men. I don't fuck with you niggas. Niggas shot me. Niggas got me locked up. Niggas instigated me. Niggas provoked me. You know what I'm saying? So there's a difference between niggas and black men. Niggas stabbed me. I ain't never been robbed. You know what I'm saying? But there's a difference. So with that being said, black men need to stand up and take the game back. Because these all most of the next generation is becoming niggas. They evolve. They super niggas. The girls are super thoughts. It's crazy out here, and you need manhood to shut it down. Women don't want to bow down to you because at the same time, I understand. Look at you. You're nothing to bow down to. So we have to work to develop our place in our own society because we lost our place. We lost our position. We lost our position of power. We ain't the man that we used to be. We have become women's servants. And it's pathetic. Niggas support women's OnlyFans as they have OnlyFans as a career for these women. So that means there are pockets of men just supporting women. For they get nothing in return. They're doing it for their own mental gratification. It's sickening. And it's so many of you out there that women have no need to respect men. Think about that. Everything I said, think about it. And tell me I'm wrong. Comment. Put it in the comment section if I'm wrong. Let me know if you disagree. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Ladies, you have to be careful and make sure that you are not in the way. Let a man do his thing. If he's a real man, you respect him, and you help him, watch where that shit take y'all. Watch where that shit take. All a real man needs is for you to play support. You see, it's not, you don't have to do all the work. You don't have to get into all the shit. You know what I'm saying? Just play support for a real man and watch what that real man bring home to the table. Watch what he bring to the table. If he have a supportive family behind him, watch what he does out there in the world. And that's not to say that it can't be done without y'all. Because it can easily be done without y'all. I'm in the process of doing it without y'all. And then again, I can't say that because guess who I talk to? Women. Guess who's on my phone? Women. Guess who I ask for advice on or from? Women. Just the other day I had a dilemma with some money where a baby mama was asking me for some money at the wrong time. You just popped up talking about some money. And I'm like, you could have told me this ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? Don't call me talking about spending my money. Everybody say it with me now. It's my money. Right. So I can do it, but I'm not gonna do it just because you called me. Just like that. And you don't know what I got planned. Now you're trying to interrupt the things that I've got planned for the little petty shit that you're calling me for, which people can do without. You see what I'm saying? So boom. I got into a slight dispute. It didn't go nowhere. Conversation ended. Nothing got resolved. Who did I call? A woman. Hey, I need to know if I'm wrong on this situation. Because let me break it down to you. And then I need you to let me know if I'm wrong. Because the reason why you gotta break it down to them is because women still have sisterhood. Men, you don't. Oh, I'm gonna fuck that bitch. That nigga in jail. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have sisterhood. Women do grimy shit to each other too. But on instinct, they just defend each other. So I'm gonna give you an example. You ever been chilling with a lady and then your phone ring and now you don't want to answer because it's your baby mama, but she look over there. Who is it? My baby mama. I don't know what that bitch want. You put the phone down. No, pick it up. It's your baby mama. The kids might need you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never. All right. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's several scenarios just like that. You never know. So I'm coming to you woman to woman. Ladies, y'all know what that woman to woman talk mean. Y'all know it. That's the girl code. Soon as you say woman to woman, ain't nothing. Ain't no more fighting, ain't no more arguing. We finna talk. Bro, I'm coming at you man to man. Niggas don't care about that man to man shit, bro. Whoop your ass, boy. I'm mad. So women still on code. Fellas, y'all not. So I had to break it down to her and help her step into my shoes. So once I broke it down, because she's a logical female, so you got to give her your point of view. So then they can take that, analyze it, and jumble it around in their point of view, and then give you what you trying to find out, right or wrong, whether it's right or wrong. That's all you really want. That's all I really want to know. Was I right or was I wrong? But I need to give you my reasoning behind what I'm doing, and then you tell me if I'm right or wrong. I was right. You see what I'm saying? She understood. Yeah, I feel you. Right. But you said you was gonna do it at some point. I did, so I'm gonna do it. But I'm doing it on my time because I told her the day I was gonna do it. She called me ahead of time acting like she was gonna debo me out some money. You see what I'm saying? Fellas, don't look at these women like women. You gotta look at them like men if they're too masculine. You're not gonna extort me. You're not gonna beat me out my money. You're not gonna debo me. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when you fold, they best believe they tell their friends, oh yeah, he better give me that money. And if he wouldn't have, I was going, you know what I'm saying? So stand on your manhood. And a lot of y'all don't know how. I get that. But the ones that do and just decide to roll over, stop doing that. Because y'all are ruining the game. And what's happening is these women are getting over on you fellas. And these kids are seeing it. And they think that's the way it should be done. You know what I'm saying? So the saga continues. You know what I'm saying? Time to put an end to this. It's time to get manhood back because that's what the game's been missing. So, ladies, if you got offended by anything I said, let me know. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, just take into account what I said, my point of view, and tell me if I'm wrong.